Okay, we're going to make a tassel to go on the bottom of our banner. So to do that, you need to take one of the colours of thread, and the first thing you need to do is measure 8 inches and cut 8 inches off so that you have a smaller section. And from that section, just take out one of the pieces of thread because you're going to need that later. So put those both to one side, and with the remaining long section and the bobbin which is in your kit, start wrapping around, trying to keep it all bunched on top of each other. Just wrap all the way around with the remaining thread. Okay. And with the 8-inch piece that you selected, the bunch of them, just going to thread that up into a needle. Makes this next bit a little bit easier, because we're going to thread this underneath the sections here, like so. Just pass the needle underneath. Like that. With the two ends of the thread, you're just going to make a little knot just over under. Oh, there we go. Just over under, and pull that quite tight at the top here. You can see that. So just quite tight knot at the top there. And then keep one end this side and the other can blend in with the other side, and you are going to just cut along this edge. Cut through all of the layers, a bit like when you make a pom-pom, and remove it from the bobbin. It's going to be quite messy at this stage, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to tighten up that knot again. Maybe do an extra little knot, and it's just going to look a bit like a spider of thread at this point. You can see the beginnings of a tassel starting to take shape. To just make it a bit more tassel-like, I'm just going to take a comb and just run it over the thread. Some of them might come out, it's okay. Or just separate them and make it more of a fuller tassel. Like so. Now you can leave your tassel like that, just trim the ends to make it a bit neater, or you can make it a little bit more secure and neat looking by wrapping around the edge. Now to do that, you're going to need the one strand that you cut off at the beginning, that's 8 inches long, and you're going to fold it so that you have a loop. So you've got the end there, a loop there, and then you have a longer tail. So I'm going to position my tassel so that the loop, this is going to help you to do your knot, goes towards the end of the tassel. And then you have the short end sticking up and this long tail, which is what you're going to use to wrap. So hold it securely. Make sure your tassel's quite neat at the top, because that's this is going to be the kind of rounded end at the top, so you want to make sure it starts off nice and neat. This is my protruding short end, this is my long bit, and I'm just going to start. It's a bit awkward to start off, but once you get going, I'm just going to wrap it tightly. Now you can see, that that's not particularly neat, so I'm going to try and smooth it down a bit more. Okay, I'm going to wrap it neatly and tightly around and around so that you get this kind of snowman head, and then you've got a kind of tassely body. And when you're running out of the thread, you're going to find that loop, sorry, off the camera, you're going to find this loop that you started with and thread your end through the loop, and that's going to create a knot. So I'm going to thread that through the loop, and then the shorter protruding end at the top, you're going to tug that. As you can see, the loop is moving. You tug that tightly and it's going to knot. It's going to knot it off and create a neat finish. Then all I need to, whoops, that's my comb falling on the floor. All I need to do there is just cut the excess off, and you have got a tassel. And you just need to use your scissors to, might want to comb it a bit more. Use your scissors to just trim off the end, and so it looks nice and neat like that.